Oh, good evening, folks, and welcome again to our Three Waters Mythbusters. This is number 11, and lots more to come. And we're taking statements that have been made by government as justification for the radical Three Waters changes they are proposing. You'd be surprised how many of them simply don't hold water. Bit of a pun there. Look, I'm Bruce Smith and I'm Westland District Mayor. And Westland is part of the Communities for Local Democracy. You know, you might ask, who are Communities for Local Democracy? Well, we're 24 councils strong, growing. At present, we represent more than 1 million people from north to south and east to west. We're chaired by the Manawatū Mayor, Helen Worboys. Our Deputy Chair is Dan Gordon from Waimakariri. Both very clever people. As a group, we believe we can do better than the one-size-fits-none proposals from the government, and that we can deliver better services while still remaining affordable and locally responsive. That's so important. As a group, we're growing. We're talking to councillors and mayors and other councils around the country to join with us to preserve the sanctity of private property rights in a democracy where local ownership and control has been the backbone of the home we call New Zealand. And we're going to need your help. And we'll get to that. We don't want any dollars out of you. We certainly want your support. Now, this series will myth bust many of the statements made by government, often without challenge, to justify the need for such a radical reform and lead the way to a more open discussion around alternative models for the supply of clean drinking water to New Zealanders. And keep in mind, on the world scene, we do really well. So let's move on to myth number 11. Communities will retain an influence on Three Water assets and services through their council, says the government. Right. Let me tell you, community involvement will be extremely limited. Councils and mana whenua will appoint a regional representative board, which will appoint an independent selection panel, which will then appoint the three water company boards. Lots of layers, but no voice for councils or ratepayers. And that represents a total loss of property rights for the ratepayers who are the owners of the water assets. The voice of provincial New Zealand will be drowned out, and that's not good enough. We'll catch you later.